And some kids now in India basically don't even go to high school. They just study for this thing. And
Because you study with IIT.
yeah,
It's just the IIT test to try to get in.
correct. Like you prepare for SAT, they just prepare for this thing and do the school because the grades don't matter.
Yeah.
So there are like specialized institutions which have been set up for training and educating people to study for this exam.
I mean, some of the most high achieving people I've ever met have gone to IIT, and it almost feels like the Willy Wonka, golden ticket. If you can get it, you have to earn it. You have to really earn it. But if you can get it, it kind of seems to open up just incredible doors for this
Absolutely,
sort of
absolutely
people.
right. And I think that's what led to. So if you get into IIT, it opens up doors. Then if you graduate from there, all the foreign universities take you seriously because they have had past alumni. Many of their faculty members are from those institutions. So that's what led to, I graduated at the top of the class, came to Stanford on a fellowship to pursue my master's and PhD from 92 to 95. And then the internet happened. Again, got lucky. I was working on video streaming and the internet happened. And venture capitalists on Sand Hill approached us and said, why don't you start a company? Netscape did a browser for browsing text-based content. Why can't you do a browser for browsing video-based content? He said, no, I want to become a professor. Why would I do it? They said, just try it. So it only happens in Silicon Valley. You're on an immigrant visa. Basically, the professors convince you and the venture capitalists, take a 1-year leave of absence. Go try a company. And I did. They funded me. Basically, this was 96, no experience, have never worked in any company. It only happens here. So you get lucky. Right timing, right place, right set of people. And I went into entrepreneurship. So I created my first company, VXtreme, that got acquired very quickly by Microsoft. And God was kind. We were extremely fortunate to have succeeded from a capitalistic perspective, that the founders could have gone and done anything afterwards. That's when I got to know Satya Nadella. He and I were peers. So I did my first company, VXtreme, sold to Microsoft. It became Windows Media. Then started my second company after Microsoft called iBeam Broadcasting, which we took public. Then did a third company, Revio, which was software SaaS company back in early 2000s. And that got acquired. And I joined the venture capital business after doing 3 back-to-back startups in 2003. So I have been doing it for quite a long time. And it's just been serendipity, right? You come as an immigrant, you study, you take Stanford classes, put them on the internet. VCs come to you and say, like, start a company. You're blessed. Then you build the product. Then Microsoft comes, acquires you. So it's just a series of, it's a movie.
You're giving a lot of credit to luck, but like, it seems like each of these decisions is very, very thoughtful and deliberate. And you kind of picked the right decision every step along the way. And startups, I mean, you're kind of glazing over, I'm sure, how difficult it was and how impossible it was for you. And then, it's leading to this thing in Microsoft, but, for you to leave Stanford and to go do a startup, I mean, that on a visa, an immigrant from India, like, I mean, well, what did your parents think about? I'm sure they were just rooting for you to just quit Stanford and go do.
No, actually, that wasn't the case.
No, I'm sure.
It took me actually longer to convince my parents, my sister, and my friends that I should try this thing than to actually build a product. It took me 6 months because they said, why would you a startup? Because in India, if you can't get a good job in a well-known company in the mid-90s, you're nobody. What do you mean? What is this startup thing? So they didn't even know. Really, in our household, for hundreds of years, everybody completes their educational degrees. What do you mean you'll drop out?
Breaking the chain.
You're breaking the chain. What does it mean? So like when you'll grow up, so what will I tell people which company you work for? Microsoft? No, I said, I don't even know the name.
VXtreme.
Yeah, VXtreme, but there was no name then, right? That was the ideation stage. So my friends thought like I was an idiot, right? Like because it was not
Parents
common.
were crying themselves to sleep, probably. Our son, he's abandoning this
Education is
incredible
like a dropout.
opportunity. Yeah.
right? Like, and in 95, when this decision making was happening, it wasn't common, right? Like, you are on an immigrant visa, they could take back your visa because it takes on a student visa a year you can work, but then you need an H1 visa. Sorry to bore you with the details,